This is. Yeah, you're gonna be facing.
So we're not gonna see any of this.
I mean, you can turn around and shit, but like, it's the best I got.
Wait, what?
I'll switch to it. Like, headphones, and then you guys are probably gonna have to just cram into these 3 seats, though.
Okay.
Grace ain't squeeze.
We're gonna let Grace dance in the middle.
So bad, like dogs there, you were
No,
talking
it's
on
okay.
one side.
What?
You guys are all gonna cram right here.
I'm gonna have to really push my voice out.
Losing my voice. ASMR. Oh, that's good softer than I thought it would. I know. They're also said, which is first thing I looked it up, I was like, do they have down friends. It's only fitting anywhere.
Then you talk in the mic and you can hear it better.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
I was like, how are we supposed to be able to hear you?
The first time we did this, I was very tripped out. I was like, what the heck?
Hey, hold on. You guys are loud right now. We're loud.
They can hear us?
They can hear you. They can see.
They were just hearing how we were talking about how crazy it is to hear ourselves in our own ears.
We were talking about top secret information. I think you're getting it here.
Maybe.
Maybe, or I'll do it. I'll put my mom in it.
Wait a minute. I'll sit on this card box.
No, I think Dallas wants us to switch in. So if Danica moves down a little bit. Yeah, because we're not going to fit. I think Danica, you're going to have to move this
I'll
way.
sit in between.
Do we need to share? Do we need to share a box?
Yeah, we need to like squish into.
Do I need to scoot
I can
this
put one
closer?
foot.
So let me get this board.
Let's see where.
There we go.
That's
Tips and commentators.
I'm waiting for you to go.
I'm just letting right now.
We're actually freestyle rapping.
Okay. Guys, we're
Boots
live
and
right now.
cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. We're live right now.
We're live right now, so. All
Let's
right,
hear the
welcome
song,
everyone.
Grace Ann.
Yeah, do you have a little welcome jingle?
Welcome. Oh, I did it to Hairspray last time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the quarterfinals. Oh.
We also have the fourth face of Girls Interrupted here with us today.
Yeah,
Woo!
Finally made it.
Woo!
Happy to be here.
Yeah, the girls are all live.
We're so happy to be all together.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's nice. And then we also get time like outside of the gym to finally have a conversation to get to know each other.
Yeah,
On a different level.
I actually don't know if I'd ever had like a full conversation with you, Danica,
I don't
until a live full conversation
Yeah.
with you
Yeah,
until this weekend. So
it's nice.
it's
It's
been
been
really
good.
nice.
Should we make it a get to know Danica podcast
Ask all your
instead of
questions.
I think
the
we should.
quarterfinals workout?
I think everyone that's watching this right now would rather listen to us just like talk than watch the boys work out, because you know what, it's not really that entertaining. They do it all the time,
You're going to see it
and
again sometime
yeah.
soon. You know.
doesn't really matter.
I would agree.
Ditto.
But before we do get into our little chinwag chats, we probably should introduce what workout they're doing, because I guess it is their channel and stuff. Like we do have to give them a little bit of attention.
Let's run it through. I think you and Danica should talk through it a little bit because you guys did the workout.
I'll take a back seat here gladly.
Yes. You guys have
Hey,
more
Grace Ann, what
understanding.
is the workout? Grace Ann?
We doing this silly thing of running back and forward, and then you're just jumping up and down on the ground. On the floor is what I would consider a burpee. but you have to do it over a bar. And then these barbells have to go over your head, and you squat. So in that order, no.
Exactly.
And then there's somewhere in there where you just like get to sit and chill for a little bit. So I don't know what that's about.
Like, how hard can it be if they have rest?
If you get to
You get a
rest.
whole minute where you just sit and chill.
Yeah, it's crazy. You made that look easy though. So have that you actually take it away, will you?
All right, so Grace Ann was spot on, actually, with this workout description. There is a lot of running back and forth. There is some burpees and there is some squatting. The actual workout is, for time, 10 shuttle runs. Back and forth is 50 feet, and that's 1. Then you go into 20 overhead squats. I believe it's 80 and then 115 for the guys. And then it is 30 burpee over bar. They can be lateral. Then you rest a minute from whatever time you finish that. And then you start again with the burpees. Then you go to the overhead squats. And then you go to the 10 shuttle runs. And that is the workout.
What was the hardest transition, do you think, for you during the workout?
I think just in general, those burpees, like the burpees are the hardest thing of the first interval, you can call it. And they're also the hardest thing of the second interval. Yes, you're coming off of rest, but then once you get through the burpees, it's like you've just got some squats, and then you're always going to go hard on the last thing of the workout, and then you've just got like the shuttle runs. So it's like, for me, it was all about the burpees. I was the most nervous about the burpees because like it is a very sprinty workout. There's not a lot of room for error or to slow down. Like seconds in this workout is really going to matter. And I was concerned that I was just going to implode. I haven't been doing a lot of high intensity workouts like this. I enjoy doing the long, grindy workouts now. A lot of like zone 2, but then just a lot of long workouts in general. So this one made me the most nervous out of all of them in the weekend. So I'm glad I'm not doing it this morning.
So for the elite level of people doing this workout, you don't think there's any room to do like step up on the burpee? You have to do 2-foot jump up over the bar.
I wouldn't say there's not any room for step up burpees because honestly, like a step up burpee is still going to be faster than a grindy jump up burpee. So if you can step up and keep them snappy, I would say step up. If you can keep your jump up burpees pretty snappy, I would say jump up. I wouldn't say like just because someone goes to step up, like the workout's over for them, like they're not going to get a good score. But I do think that the top like scores in this workout, the burpees are going to be very fast.
Do you think that the minute rest makes this workout so much worse? What if it was just 2 rounds?
Great question.
Yes.
Corinne.
Yeah, that's a great question. Minute rests are a trap. They are a trap. They don't really exist. It just gives you time to sit and contemplate what work you're about to have to
much
do.
it hurts.
Yeah, and then the pain starts setting in and you really start questioning life choices and your ability to perform any task.
Yeah. Were you feeling Bambi legs after the first round, or did you not get those Bambi legs until the end of the workout?
So my legs are actually pretty incredible, I would say.
Agreed.
And
they look great.
well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And they're strong.
I've
Just
always
a moment for
I've-
Ellie's legs.
Thank you.
Let's all do snaps for Ellie's legs.
No, seriously, when she was doing the burpees, I was like, I'm no better than a man. I was just like, you go, girl. You go. The whole
That's so
time.
real.
It's taken me a long time to be able to admit that, but I do love my legs. They have never let me down. And in a workout like this, they did not disappoint. I got to the shuttle runs. Obviously I felt them like completely. On the burpees, it wasn't my legs that blew up. It was actually my press, like to get off the ground. Same thing for my overhead squats. Yeah, I could feel my legs. They were burning, but like my arms were shaking. In the shuttle runs, I felt my legs, but like they flushed out across my 10 shuttle runs. Like they work meticulously for me.
Yeah.
They do a very good job. But yes, I would say this workout is a leg burner. It's all about leg endurance and how long you can like hold on for.
What would you say?
Yeah.
Did you feel your legs the most, or was it the press?
Oh, absolutely. I felt my legs. I mean, this might come naturally to people who've been doing CrossFit for a long time, but you cannot turn off your same leg every single time in the shuttle runs, because I did that and my whole entire right side was just blown up. Like I'd go to push off and I was like, oh, that's a cramp. Okay. And then just try to keep going. So then during the overhead squats, I felt like my legs were really, really exhausted. And then trying to go from the second round of overhead squats into running, I was like, and then the whole right side just
I would say if you're doing this at home, it is worth practicing some shuttle runs and getting that down a little bit, because
absolutely,
if you're turning off one leg and then you're trying to do like burpees, like which is also a jumping movement and a hinge movement, and then also squatting, like one side of your body is going to be more taxed than the other, and it's going to be uncomfortable. So it is worth doing some shuttle runs, trying to count your steps, making sure you've got like your turn sequence all down. So then when you're in the workout, that's what you focus on. You don't have to focus on like, you've got to judge counting your reps. You don't have to focus on that. You can just focus on doing your steps, doing your turn, making it look good, making it as efficient as possible. So then it's going to pay off later in the workout.
Yeah, and I would say for me too, James would always tell me to do, even if I have to do like short, choppy steps in the runs rather than like big, long, lengthy steps, he said that could be more efficient as well, depending on the athlete. So
I am so distracted right now.
You're just watching the boys.
I think there's noise in my ears, but then there's noise I'm hearing out here. And then I'm also trying this conversation, but I see so many mouths moving around me. So sorry for my ADD, guys. Y'all know like what she's standing.
Yeah. No, when we jumped on this, it was Danica and I, and she put the headphones on, and then I was like, wait till you talk in the mic. I didn't know we were live streaming yet, and I'm like, isn't this crazy?
That's
And
so
then
James
Dallas-
review. That's crazy.
Dallas is like, hey, you're live. I'm like, I was just talking about how I'm not used to this. We're real around here.
oh, I have Dallin's headphones.
Sometimes I'll
that's
just
so special. Oh, wait,
Who am I?
let's turn the other side. Oh, you're nobody.
Oh, I'm nobody.
You're Jason. Oh, there's some earwax in there.
At least you didn't wipe it on your forehead.
Am I James?
You didn't
Only
have
two
one.
of them.
They only have it. And the other ones must be interchangeable. Whoever's the ones that's really stretched, that's probably Justin's, because he's got a big head. Very big. I was just going to say, sometimes I put these on and talk in the microphone because I just like the sound of it.
Like the sound of your own voice?
No, I hate the sound of my
Oh.
own voice, but there's something about like the clearness, like the crispness
It is
of like talking into a microphone and then hearing it.
Very
You
satisfying.
know what I mean? And it like blocks out like most of the background noise. There's obviously still some, but
Okay, of the 3 workouts that they've done already, which one was your guys' favorite one to watch so far?
It was fun seeing them all do it
A
differently.
different strategy.
Yeah, because then it didn't feel like they were racing each other. Sorry, guys, I'm literally looking at nothing. Y'all both turned
What
that
did you
way like I
smile
was
at?
looking
I
at
was
someone.
Ellie smiled at something. I was like, what?
I was just smiling at life.
Oh, I love that.
I'm also staring this way while I'm talking. Like, lock in. As Alan would say, lock in losers.
Exactly.
I would say, yeah, that one was fun just because you couldn't really tell where anyone was. So it was kind of just interesting. To be like,
I agree with
everyone's
that.
running their own race.
And they were all like seconds within each other, which
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah.
It's
No,
fun to watch.
I did not write Justin's stand-up routine. I wasn't aware of it until he went out there. So
I feel like these don't
You
keep
guys.
loading. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm like, we're
Scroll
stuck.
down.
We've been stuck for a minute. I'm like, guys, if people are
No one
bored,
wants
they're
to
not saying
chat.
anything.
Speaking of Justin's comedy, you guys,
Oh,
he
yeah.
absolutely. I was so proud. I was such a proud friend.
yeah.
Like I just couldn't help but smile the whole time. He
I
did so good.
was also very proud of him because I was thinking about what I would be like if I had to do that. And I think I would have just like melted into the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have just wanted to just crumble. Like
Same.
he did such a good job to be able to like go up there and just like speak confidently, but then also like attempt to be like a stand-up comedian. Like he didn't just like,
Yeah, his flow was great.
Yeah.
He wasn't choppy. He had his
Yeah.
notes ready. He had
and
even
it like all the stories
improv
that he
scenes.
told, which is the funny thing, is like they were real stories and like real things that happened, which I don't know if anyone else outside of like the friend group would have like found it as funny as what we did. But then it was actually really funny because those were real things that we laugh about on the daily.
Yes.
Yeah.
It made it better for sure.
Yeah.
It was also helpful that like the majority of people there were all there to watch Justin, so he definitely was getting the most crowd interaction.
Yeah.
Like the people were laughing because the people understood, which was helpful.
Yeah. That was really good.
Anyway, I felt kind of bad because we left right after Justin was in. Like, okay, we're good now. And then the guy who came out afterwards looked so sweet, and it sounded like
He
did
was
a
the
good
funniest,
job.
I
I
think he
think.
was the best one of the whole night.
Behind Justin, of course, but he was like, I think I resonate with you. We probably weren't like that. Wasn't our type of humor
Yeah,
leading up to Justin.
absolutely.
But I would say that the guy following Justin was very funny, and I felt like I could laugh and it be appropriate.
I
which
was
is
grateful
good.
to be sitting by Grace Ann for the first hour of that because it made me. I was laughing at Grace Ann.
Yeah.
I was sweating.
The
guys.
comedians were like it. Grace Ann's reactions were top notch.
The
So that-
empath in me was like smiling at them and nodding because I wanted them
You
to
wanted
feel
them to feel
okay and
bad.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you're doing great, sweetheart. But then in my mind, I'm like, how are you saying these things right now? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
At one point, I brushed your arm with my elbow, and like homegirl was sweating. You guys, she was so
anxious.
nervous for them up there.
Yeah, I was nervous for them, and I was also equally nervous for myself for some reason. I'm like, I'm not going up there, but like, I'm uncomfortable.
No, I was sweating because I was like, what if I got called to go up there? Like, just out of nowhere. It was like, okay, now it's your turn. And I was like, oh my gosh, what would I even say? Like, it was like, this isn't even a real scenario. This is not going to happen. And I'm freaking myself out.
Yeah.
Justin did make the comment last night. He was like, do you think your family's going to watch that? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even think about that.
I was like, you know what? They might. But also, like, do you think they're that naive to think that we're just
We don't joke
Yeah.
like that.
Or that like we're not in a relationship
Yeah.
for the past little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, he's right to probably feel uncomfortable about that. But
Yeah.
It was a great joke though.
it was a great
It was
joke.
great.
Yeah, there was some good. He had to actually like cut it a little bit short. There was some other real good words that he could have brought up, but
Yeah.
I think he
Some
just
good
forgot.
callbacks.
yeah, he did lose his place at one point and he started to panic a little bit. But then he brought it back, and then but he had to cut it short
Yeah.
because he was out of
He
time.
was too funny.
It was
Did
too
he
funny.
It was
practice
too
it
funny.
beforehand? Like, to you? Did you get to hear it?
No, he told me the like boom roasting ones at the end just to make sure that like
That they hit.
they hit. I love them. They were really great. And then he
Great.
sort of like told me a couple of like the directions he was going to go in just to make sure that I thought they were like good, like people were going to find them funny. But that's it. Like he didn't run. He didn't really know what he was going to say. He just had like little dot points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't read that far away.
Yeah,
There's like a
me
glare.
either,
I'm
really.
gonna be looking behind Danica's shoulder to read these comments.
Well,
so
Bobby is one, so per.
someone asked how much sour. Whoa,
Dallas.
He bleeped you
Dallas's
out. He
teeth.
said sourdough, bad word.
How much
He's
sourdough
just
has been
practicing for when
consumed
he needs
this
to.
weekend?
Yeah.
Luckily, we drove up here, so I did bring a lot of sourdough. Most of it has been given away as gifts, but
James almost just died.
Perfect.
has anyone thought how much eye contact we're going to be making with James right here?
Yeah. Also, Justin
walk.
and Dallin need
Yeah,
their own
right here.
bench to sit on.
Are you going to be in trouble sitting right in front of him?
No, he told me.
That's
He's
okay.
like,
He
you're going
doesn't
to be right
care.
in front of me, babe.
Okay.
It'll be great. No, he doesn't.
Before they get into this workout, should we come up with some? I mean, should we do our predictions? If
Like
we're
times?
betting gals, who would we bet on?
Is everyone
Yeah.
gonna bet on their person, or are we like gonna
No,
Bet.
let's just act as though they're all equals.
all commentate?
Yeah, I like this. Let me think this through.
Well, I will say, my sweet pumpkin hurt his groin, so he's been very scared. He picked the order of these workouts so that he could do this one last, because dude hasn't been running or squatting for weeks now. So I love him, and I believe with a healthy groin, he is in this race. I just don't know how healthy that groin is. So
Fair enough.
now, Justin and Dallin, incredible overhead mobility. James, incredible burpees. Jason, I think, is a shuttle run king. He really is. If his groin's good, because that's just like the footballer in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't make any predictions. I'm now realizing, so I'm going to sit back and let y'all actually.
No, you've got
pick
it.
something.
You've just done your rationale. Now you got to put a
Now
numerical value on them.
I don't like that word. Yeah, I'm gonna pass this off actually, because I wanna put Jason first because I love him and I believe in him.
I love it.
They're gonna be so close.
Yeah, I think they'll all be so close. I think they'll all probably negative split it too. Like I think they'll all get faster the second round.
Yeah.
Especially on that, obviously on the shuttle runs.
I like that.
I kind of think Justin might. I think his burpees will be fast and he has a good overhead squat. So.
His overhead squat's just absurd.
It is. It makes me quite mad.
Like
Because
a Wadapalooza was crazy.
his overhead mobility is honestly like insane, and that's something that I struggle with is like overhead range, like thoracic extension, and he can just hang out in a freaking handstand all day and it doesn't tax him at all. And meanwhile, I'm there in freaking an incline press.
I do have to say, it was so fun at Wadapalooza to actually cheer for Justin to be good at overhead squats because most of the time it's so frustrating to watch because he's so great at them. But because they were on a team, we were like, yes,
Yeah,
Justin,
I know.
run away with
It
this
was
one.
it was
Run
great
away
having
with
them
it.
on the team.
Yeah. So if I had to, I'm like you though, I'd want to always put my husband first.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, he's gonna win every single one. But I kind of think like if I have to think a little bit more, I'm trying to think
As a
little bit more.
commentator.
Yeah, I would put Justin, then James, then Dallin, then Jason.
I like that lineup.
And that's fair.
To be honest, this is a great workout for Dallin. He's really good at burpees. He's really good at overhead squats. But homie's lungs are not functioning super great. Even though he's
Hacking
done
'em
really
up.
good. Like,
Hacking
for
'em up.
how terrible we felt this week, he has crushed the workout. So I guess it's not really a good
And it's
excuse.
more because they're sick. Like, yes, he's been sick and when his hip has been hurting him. So if I'm trying to think, I don't know, I could totally watch it be the exact opposite, just the reverse.
I don't know if it'll be that.
They're all just so good, you guys.
They are.
They're all so good.
I'm gonna back Justin into this, and I'm gonna say I think he can win it, but I also think he could also get last. Like it could go either way. I'm gonna put Justin, Dallin, James, Jason, only because I know Jason's a little bit hindered. Dallin's also obviously hindered. Justin has also been sick. James has also been sick.
You know, I'd also
It's just
hate,
that time of year after
Exactly.
Wadapalooza,
everyone's got it.
it's a thing.
I would hate to underestimate James though, because homie,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Burpee
gonna probably
king.
come out of nowhere and just take this thing.
He's a
So
real fit little boy. Actually, he's a big boy,
It's-
but he's fit.
He's a fit
big
big
boy for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, they're chatting. They're getting ready to go here.
Adam's giving the briefing.
Yep. Oh,
Good old
we do need
Adam.
someone to start our cameras, Grace Ann.
Yeah, I do have a
Oh.
responsibility.
We just have to show the weights.
To be cool, Coop.
I'm
to-
sure someone can.
and
Yeah.
measurements.
I honestly think Peppers would crush that if we can get their attention.
The boys might have even already had it started.
Oh yeah,
I
true.
can assure you, Jason didn't. That's
Oh.
okay.
See,
It's
James, he starts his own cameras a lot of the time. I'll just help him set them up. But he usually is like, now he's done, I
Oh.
feel bad because he's done so many competitions like this
Yeah.
unfortunately without me there.
Jason will
But he gets
if
You're a
I'm not
working
there.
gal.
Yeah, I'm working.
Danica's
just-
a working gal, guys.
Someone
gal.
just said, "Will they beat Colton?"
Was Collinstein?
Well, I'm not sure, but if I was a betting girl, I would probably say this is an extremely good workout for Colton. Like the
Yes.
squatting and the burpees are like Colton's wheelhouse, and it's a fast workout. Colton moves faster than anyone on those moves.
Talking, don't point the mic out.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry guys, Dallas is
We're
just
new to this.
Dallas is just giving us some tips because apparently we're doing it
Amateurs.
wrong.
What do you mean you guys don't want to listen to the background music? What? It's so fun. Okay.
Well,
I'm catching up.
I need
on
to
comments.
preface that Jason will do this by himself. It's just normally he doesn't have to think about it because I'm here. He is independent. So, just had to preface that.
Yeah, that's okay.
He'll think about it now. That Jason only because Jason is injured.
What?
I don't know. I'm reading comments. Grayson, I don't know who Howard is.
Grace Ann, people love you on this podcast. I saw one that said they love your voice on here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I agree.
sweetheart.
I love to hear her in my ears.
James has got this, says Mark Swain.
You hear that, James? You have got this. Mark Swain said you've got this.
Mark Twain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a famous person?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Sick.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, props to these fellows for being able to read comments and talk.
Yeah,
because
it's actually quite difficult.
I
I never
seriously
thought
do
that Justin could multitask, and now I'm trying to multitask, and I actually think he might be able to.
might be they're a bit better at this.
I
than
just
me.
watched Alan blow the biggest snot rocket into his t-shirt.
Yum.
Nice.
For everyone
I
who didn't see
actually,
that.
James, in my 1 minute rest during this workout, I did have him grab me a tissue so I could blow my nose in between.
Yeah.
That was like the only thing I did during my 1 minute rest.
Ooh, nothing's worse though when you're breathing so hard and you're like trying to keep snot from
Yeah.
dripping off your face.
Yeah.
Mind if I go start the DJI? Because I think Elle got the phone, but not the DJI.
I
Thanks,
see
Danica.
Cooper is on ours, which is good. He can probably grab yours too. Grace.
Good job, babe. You're doing a great job.
Look at Grace Ann just multitasking like a queen.
She is a queen at that, for sure. Okay, I need to make a pick of who's going to win this.
Oh, yes, you do.
You know, I was thinking I was going to pick Justin, but he's already won. He won the 2 workouts yesterday. I think I'm just going to go with James. Just because
I like that answer.
Yeah.
I have faith in James. He's going to win this. Don't tell Dallin I said that. He knows he's always my first
look,
pick.
and then
Okay, I'll go James, Justin, Dallin, Jason.
Jason, we all love you.
we do
We
all
do
love
all
you,
love
Jason.
you,
We
Jason.
do all love you, Jason.
Absolutely.
But
That groin, though.
That groin. It
And-
doesn't help if you're not squatting or running, and there's a squatting and running here.
it
so-
doesn't, and also to be able, like, he has a slower overhead squat.
He has a slower overhead squat.
In
Yeah,
a workout that is very fast, that time like that does matter.
it does indeed. Yeah, so not only is he hurt, it's also not a strength. So,
Does his hip hurt him when he's like getting up out of burpees too? Is that?
oh gosh, I don't know.
Because that was.
His hip. He used to have hip issues. He doesn't anymore. He hasn't complained about that with the groin. But to be honest, I don't know if he's even been doing burpees, guys.
Poor guy.
He's gonna do amazing.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. It's good though because one of his main weaknesses is pulling, and so it's like that doesn't require your lower body. So it hasn't been the worst thing in the world getting to focus on that for a couple weeks.
I mean, that's literally been my last like 2 years. I haven't done
Yeah.
like any like legs or like barbell stuff. And like, yes, that has definitely taken a hit, don't get me wrong. But then I've been able, and like there's been periods of time where I haven't been able to work on anything, obviously. But then like my main focus recently has just been like pulling an upper body, which has like I've seen massive improvements, which, you know, injuries can be really, really shitty. But then you also get an opportunity to work on things that you couldn't usually spend as much time on, which is cool.
Yeah,
Silver linings.
silver linings.
Oh, I think we're getting ready right now. I think we're getting ready.
There's some cheering going on. Let's do this.
Jason didn't get a bench.
Ellie, did you give your lineup of?
Yes, I did.
That's- oh, you did.
I said Justin, Allen, James, Joseph.
Okay.
All right. Good
we-
luck, boys.
Gonna be good at this.
Should we
whole
bet that-
talking thing?
We don't also have to be silent.
It got so quiet. Should we take a bet on whether James keeps his shirt on or takes it
It's
off?
coming off.
It's
Probably
coming.
during the rest,
Yeah,
right?
during the rest.
Okay. Because that long sleeve is great.
Yeah.
And they are off.
Running back and forth, guys.
If I had
Just
to
as
guess,
we said.
They're all going to be pretty similar on the shuttles. As I say that,
James
James
is
is
taking
freaking
off.
running away with it.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard
Classic.
not to just like scream into the mic.
Yeah.
Here.
I know, right?
I will say that it is not one on the first round of shuttles. It can be lost, but it is not one.
I would agree with that.
Yes.
Helpful tip from Ellie.
Yes. Because these shuttle runs kick in about halfway through those overhead squats, and you're like,
Beginning to
Okay.
feel that.
Oh, my
Yeah.
legs are tired.
What do you think their final times are going to be?
I would say we're going to see I'm going to call we're going to see a sub 6.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, James is on the money for it.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Wait,
is.
we can't see James. Is James in frame? Oh yeah.
We're just a little bit delayed. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Justin's overhead squats are
He is
snappy.
double timing Dallin and Jason.
Dallin had a little bit of a stutter step, but he's back in.
James is moving nice and consistently.
I
and
do
he's
feel if I
staring at
look
me,
that
so
way,
I'm
he's
not
staring
gonna
at me
look.
Jason's
too.
picking up the pace a little bit with those overhead squats.
It took him a few reps to all get into a little
Justin
groove. I feel like
is
that's
on his
normal.
burpees the same time as James. And now
Okay.
all the boys are on their burpees.
Hey guys, it's not one in the first round, am I right?
It's not. It can cause you to implode.
You are right, Grayson.
Oh,
I say am I right as like a joke, but I'm serious. Like someone back that up, please.
But like, no, you're right for sure.
Okay.
You are very right.
I think you already said it, so I just repeat. How about we do that? I just repeat everything you say.
I also would like to throw out how flowy Justin's mullet is lately. It's long,
It
it's
do
curly.
be flowing. It do
is
be flowing.
flowing,
The
even on these
aerodynamics,
burpees.
It'll help with the shuttle runs.
Yeah, right.
Good aerodynamics.
I wish I could hear what reps they are at, but I do not know.
Yeah, do we
I
take a
have-
headphone off?
I have zero idea. Justin's got 5 left.
Okay.
I'm trying to like.
James
read
has
that.
5 left.
James is at
Justin has one left.
27.
Justin is
Jason.
done. Jason is done.
Jason's done.
Jason.
Then Dallin, then James.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey guys, but we'll say it again. Not one on the first round.
Grayson's called it.
Now we're doing that fun part where we rest, which seems stupid.
Yeah, you really have to mentally not take yourself out of it at this point. Just
I
kind
get
of remind
that.
yourself, like, this is extra
Yeah.
rest right now. This is just a bonus. I
Yeah.
can't mentally.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
what are you telling yourself when you're sitting on the box waiting to go again in this?
Literally just like calm yourself down. At least for me, I was like, wait, we're just gonna get up and go again. You don't really have a
Try to
choice. You're
slow
not
the
gonna-
heart rate a
Yep,
little bit.
You're not gonna get any more rest.
Dallin
would-
just snotted in his shirt again, so
I would-
we'll throw that one in the trash maybe.
Yeah,
Little
100%.
congested boy.
Maybe we should sell it, you guys, actually.
As you get to 10 seconds,
Yeah,
you're
start the
thinking,
bidding.
I think I'm going to
No.
hold on to that t-shirt.
Start, guys. We've
Yeah,
got
start the bidding in
Dallin
the
snotty
comments.
Justin is
shirt
going to
going
be
for
starting
50.
first.
Put some offers
Slightly.
in the chat of how much you would pay for that snot shirt from Dallin Pepper.
Okay, so Justin had like 4 reps. Jason had 2 over Dallin, then Dallin and I lost track.
That
This
is
is
mentally hard when you have to wait for, even though other people are already going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can stay, like, if Justin, like, slows down his burpees even slightly and these boys stay consistent, like, that's the time made up, you know? So,
Someone commented $2,000, I think, for the snotty shirt.
Really?
So-
Sold.
Dallin.
Matthew, Warren,
It's
we'll,
yours.
believe,
yours.
we'll believe
Sold.
it when we see it. Kenneth, you're gonna have to step up your 50 cents there, sir. $2,000. Oh my gosh.
I love that.
yeah. Honestly,
That will go toward my sourdough oven, people. Thank you very much.
None of them look like they're slowing down.
the boys will come home and we've just sold all their clothes.
Like, babe, do you know where that shirt is? That I love that sweatshirt.
Okay, Justin is on his
Justin's
overhead squat.
wobbly.
Very wobbly.
Jason was wobbly too.
He's in it now.
Those first few reps, I can attest, are very wobbly.
Yes.
Our time is at 4:43 right now.
And they are,
Can someone remind me how many of these they're doing?
they're doing 20.
Jason's very wobbly. Lock in, my king.
They're all very wobbly, to be fair.
Yeah, they're all-
Dallin is pretty locked in. Justin has 1 rep to go. And he is now, oh, he's got
Okay. Justin's on that shuttle run.
Okay.
Jason has the potential to catch Justin here.
I don't know. He's got Bambi legs.
Yeah, they're
Oh dear. Come on now.
Wait,
You
is
got
this the
this,
end?
man.
This is the
This
end.
is the end.
This is it.
As long as he's wait, they all look so much different, except for James, really.
It's the little tiny steps that they're having to take at the beginning.
Want to cheer?
I don't know where they're at, guys. I'm
Neither
not very
do
good
I.
at
I have no
this.
idea.
Like, is Jason one whole one behind
I
Justin?
think Jason is one rep behind, but I think James is catching him.
Are they?
Yeah,
James is taking big steps.
Wait, do we yell? I can't.
I'm trying really hard not to yell on this microphone right now.
They've got enough people yelling at them.
Elle is the most mellow coach ever. That he's not gonna yell at him. Come on,
Justin,
Okay,
604.
Is this Jason's last one?
This
He's
is
getting
Jason's
close.
last one.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh,
So when
James
Justin,
passed
Jason,
Alan.
James, and then Dallin.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, do you have a healthy groin?
He should be
Jason.
proud of that with how he's
Yeah,
going.
that's great.
Good.
Yeah.
That was great performances. They were all sub 620.
Okay.
God dang, boys.
God damn, boys.
Wow, I'm so proud of them.
We've got some pain faces on, you guys.
No
Nice
one's
job,
feeling
Bailey.
good right now.
James just gave us a smile, like
Yeah.
always. He's doing it with a smile, as he says.
I just heard
He
Theo
done it.
crying in the background. He can see the boys laying on the ground and the sweat dripping, and he wants to lick them.
He said, I need to hydrate right
He
now.
says, I need to lick these
I need
boys.
electrolytes.
I need
right
some of
now.
that relight right now.
Wow, I'm so proud of them. Guys, we did
That was
it.
a good race. They did it. Quarterfinals 2026.
That's a
Done.
wrap.
Justin was the open loser and the quarterfinals winner.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was. He went 3 for 4
He went
on
3 for 4.
dubs. Hey, wait,
Oh.
Jason's smiling.
Oh,
He's giving a
Jason's
big
happy.
grin.
He
Jason's
is gonna
happy with
eat it
himself.
up that we all picked him last.
Maybe let's not
He's
just
gonna,
let's
he's gonna
tell.
say, I heard it. I knew in my spirit no one believed
Yeah.
me.
I picked you last.
They
We
all
all
picked
did.
you
We all
last.
picked you last.
They all picked you for 4th. What'd he say? No one heard.
I just gave a laugh.
He's smiling with.
He smiled back, so he feels good.
That was fun to watch.
Does he look like his hip hurts him right now?
Does he look like what?
His hip hurts him at all?
Well, we're picking up a little slight wobble, but I don't know if we're hurting or not. We'll see tomorrow.
When you're
could
when you're
also be
competing in
delays.
CrossFit, there's never a time you finish a workout and you don't think, shit, that really hurts. Like in somewhere in your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you know what?
The
It's-
wobbles could just be, hey, it hurt.
Yeah.
It could be from the workout that we just
Yeah,
did. Like,
maybe,
Yeah.
and maybe not an inflamed groin. The amount of times I've said groin today is more than my whole lifetime, I think, combined. So I'm gonna wrap that up and not mention it anymore if that works. Watch it be something I wasn't supposed to say. Not Kenneth saying groin, like literally coming. No. Someone else take over.
Anyways.
And that's a
alright.
wrap.
So the boys are meant to come over and take over from us, but we're just gonna keep just like gas bagging until they get over here. Is there anything that we should answer for you guys? Please.
Yeah,
put it
any
in the comments.
questions?
Oh, that'd be so fun. Someone ask a question. I still feel like we're pretty far behind you.
Someone like my little.
I
just
love
saw my
all
dog
the
run across
girly.
the gym.
I love all the girly pops in the chat just hyping us up right
I
now,
know,
you
they're so
guys.
sweet. They did ask
Thank
when
you,
Girls
guys.
Interrupted was coming back.
Oh yeah. We need to
Sometime
bring it
soon,
back.
hopefully.
We're considering once a month, you guys. Would you love to listen in once a month to some Girls Interrupted? It would be fun. Catch up on life a little bit.
I would do it.
Yeah, that way we also, see each other outside of these whole things. Would be fun.
It would be very fun. And I feel like we could take our talks in any direction that we please. Like, we have so much to talk about. Whenever we're together, I always feel like there's just more to talk about every single time. There's never anything.
We're
where
never
we're-
short on things to yap about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, someone said, Corinne, someone sent in $100 asking if you would sell sourdough at the games. Oh, I did not see that. You know what? I actually am trying to get a booth at the Summit Games in September in Utah, and that would be my first sourdough booth at a CrossFit comp.
That's so exciting.
So we're gonna start
So
small.
pretty.
I would love to do that.
That would be
Currently,
really cool.
if Dallin's competing, I don't think I could do both. Don't have the bandwidth, but I would love to. It'd be very fun.
You could like
That'd be
make
so
it
cool.
beforehand, and then someone could sell it for you.
Yes,
They
I
can
could
send
also
it
do that.
back.
That's a good idea.
Because all your fam comes to
Yeah.
these, have them take shifts.
Yeah,
They
that would
love
be fun.
that.
They would. I do have plenty of people that would very much
I feel
enjoy
like
doing
that could be really cool. And like,
I would love to just share the joy of sourdough. It's my
imagine all the
favorite thing, you guys.
competitors you've got.
Oh, we acknowledged that one. We just
Did
didn't pull the
Yeah, we
comment up.
just someone told
didn't
me
realize-
to.
Wait, they actually.
Oh, they actually spent the
Spent
money on
$100.
it. They actually gave you $100.
Oh, yay, girlies! We'll split that.
Wow, that's so
Okay.
sweet.
Oh wait, someone called me Crinny, you guys. I love that. By the way, Crinny is a nickname that my nieces and nephews gave me, so now it's like my third person name. But I love that people are starting to pick up that that's what I call myself.
No, I love
Um,
Crinny. It fits you.
Crinny, when is Sourdough YouTube channel coming? Very soon. We're gonna be home for a month after this trip, and I would love to get some content out on my own channel. So I'll post when that's coming up.
Oh,
Hi, buddy.
I think someone let my dog off, and now he's just
Grace, do
roaming.
you have a sister asking for a friend?
See,
I do. She is
No.
unfortunately taken. Not unfortunately. Love the guy. She's
He's pulling off.
she's happily engaged. Ellie, someone says that they love watching you watch me.
He's got the cords, you guys. He's got cords.
You let him off.
Oh.
Sweet
Sorry, guys.
boy.
Someone let him off of the leash, and
Sorry.
it was not.
it was not okay. That's sweet because I admire Grace Ann a lot, and I think she's the sweetest. So, you can probably see that in my eyes.
Someone asked if you had a sister.
Yeah, I know. I acknowledge that. I was like, I do.
She is so cute, you guys.
She has a fiance. Can we get blessings? Oh gosh. Oh wait, the other one said syndicate. Hopefully, I'm not at syndicate, but I feel like I would be the one out of the three of us that, if anyone ends up at syndicate, it would be me.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we just have to acknowledge we got another donation, $10 towards a ring for Ellie.
Oh, I love
Thank you so much.
love
that's
that.
muchly-
That's gonna get you a
Great.
fat one.
yeah, that's gonna get me a great one. But it's everything counts. So thank you very much.
Moissanite is the way to go, honestly.
Wait, do you have a ring
I
on?
don't have it. I did the last quarterfinals workout this morning, so I took it off. But
Yes,
None
you
of us
did.
are currently
Is the
married,
way to go.
apparently.
then there's not as much stress if you lose the ring.
Yeah.
Like I would get anxious that I would misplace it.
Guys, I'm really having to readjust. 1 second.
Do you want me to hold that?
Theo
for you?
really threw me through a loop.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
Sorry, Corinne.
He said Griffer's not around. I'm going for Crinny.
We are in our final 2 minutes, I've just been told. And then we're going to stay live, but we are signing off. And the boys, we are setting up for the boys to take over. We'll do a little switcheroo.
Okay. One
Turn
last
around.
thing. Someone said, Ellie, great job on beating the boys.
Oh,
That
Thank
was
you.
so fun to
We're
watch, you
so
guys.
impressive.
thank you. I was like so stoked with that because I genuinely like thought I was going to do terrible on that workout because it's so grippy and I don't typically do great in grippy workouts. And I like did not think that I was ahead of them at all, like the whole time. So to then finish and like look down the line and see them all still going, I was like, and because they didn't make such a fuss, but we like moved all the pull-up bars for them, and I had like the shitty one in the corner.
Yeah,
That made
it was incredible. When
yeah.
I looked over and saw you finish, and she's just sitting on the ground with the biggest grin on her face, I was like, "As you should, girl. Eat this up."
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone mid you working out like tapped me on the shoulder and she was just like, her cycle speed is unreal.
It was.
And then I just was
insane.
like, I forgot to pay attention to the boys and was like in awe of you. I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
it was effortless looking.
her squat just looked so easy.
So easy.
You just pop right out of the bottom.
Those
of that.
legs.
the legs, it's the canals. I'm telling you, like
canals.
they just don't let me down. They just pull through all the time. Honestly,
You both
Yeah.
are such strong girlies. You too, Danica.
Yeah.
I
so
appreciate
Yeah,
fun.
Danica-
You too, Grim.
Danica, I judged her on the handstand push-up workout, and she got through all the strict handstand push-ups like a boss.
Yeah, and I don't think I would have had Ellie not been there telling me exactly what to do. She's like, okay, now do 2. Now do sets of 2. Now ones. And she's like, okay, shake it out. And then she'd be like, good girl. And I was like, you're going to make me cry. in the middle
Oh,
of the
no,
workout
that
right
would
now."
so be me.
I was like,
Danica.
I was like, thank you.
No,
Thank
it's
you
like
about it.
there's something about watching someone do that, like something like that for the first time. Like watching these elite, you guys in the elite are so. It's fun. It's cool because you guys are insane. But to watch someone like Danica do that many strict handstand pushes for the first time, that's so special.
It
was-
is.
it
It was
Seeing you
very
do
cool.
chest to bar for the open too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was
It was
sick.
fun.
Like seeing
Yeah.
you like, wait, I just got it.
right now.
There's something to the CrossFit Open.
And that's what
For that
CrossFit's
reason.
about, is
Yeah.
seeing those little goals and seeing people get so excited to make that next milestone.
Yeah.
That's special for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all are so cool.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I
We're being
think
booted.
yeah, we're getting booted off, but it's been a real great time with you gals, and hopefully we can do it again soon if the boys allow us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks guys for watching
Thanks for
and listening.
listening. We appreciate
Later,
you.
skaters.
See you
Bye,
later.
Felicias, as some would say.
Bye.
What's up to the people?
for like 2 minutes. And we're live.
We're live. Hey, Kenneth, I heard you said you wanted to get some men on here. My wife will probably beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, so won't mine. I hope they did a great job.
And if theirs won't, I know mine will.
Facts.
Australian, you made some gestures.
And Grace Ann will say something that will make you question all your moralities. So
if Grace Ann roasts you,
that's a nasty combo. You don't want to see that.
No,
you don't want those four.
If you get someone that's usually really nice to be mean, like, or get angry, it's a different sight. Like, you guys were saying that about me to Jason, that it was weird to see me angry at him, right?
Dude, I don't know about you guys, but my head congestion, I have like the fattest headache. I'm going to blame it on my sickness, but that might have just been the workout.
Well, you
workout. This was the worst workout for all the congestion because I feel like I can hold it together while I'm working out. And then as soon as I stop, I'm like,
gosh.
And then I sit down and Coop's like, all right, in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm like, I literally said, Coop, I cannot breathe out of my nose.
So they're stuck.
I just
straight
blew
mouth
the
breathing.
biggest snot rocket during my my 1 minute break.
Yeah.
Just sat there, just blew my nose.
Get on your judge.
Well, just right on the ground.
A donation?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so sweet.
It allowed me to breathe out of my nose, but
we're in a different gym today. Can you tell the people where we're at?
Yeah, we're at old CrossFit Northside. It's another gym in the Boise area. It's about 20 minutes closer to Boise, depending on where you're at from Canvas. But as you can see, it's another absolutely epic gym, man. And get to hang out with a little bit of a different crew today. Some other people are throwing down for the CrossFit quarters. So it's been super fun, them like opening up their doors to us. We only had one more workout today. So as we're done here, we're going to go cheer on people. So
yeah, man, I got my group is finishing up this morning and then got a couple more people to go. And I think they actually decided to stay an extra day and get an Airbnb for an extra day so they could do the redos here and not have to travel home and just be in this fresh environment.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Which is cool.
That'll be sweet.
But I'm excited to be able to hang with you boys later today.
Hey, real quick.
Haven't got much bro time yet.
We absolutely smashed past 10,000 subscribers yesterday.
To you guys, man.
Huge.
So,
Thank you.
I don't want to take any credit for it, but we got past it once we did live for a little comedy sketch
You
last
did.
night.
You
So
boosted
you
that.
should
You
take
boosted
credit.
if you guys
If only we had that before Thursday.
I know.
Shoot. But we are going to be giving away a Rogue barbell, and we're also giving away free Go WOD to a bunch of you guys when you drop comments after the live is over. We're going to go through and pick this week so that next Monday or sometime this week we will announce them all.
I'm just going to...
And I threw out, when we hit 20,000 subscribers, why don't we just do like a little home gym?
Yeah.
Little squat rack, bumper plate set, some barbells.
I like that.
20K. We're just going to throw that out into the world right now. But I'm just going to tell you guys right now for the barbell, my contestant that I'm going to be picking is going to be from my comedy sketch live pod that we put. So if you guys have not seen that yet, go watch that. And I'm going to be picking my favorite comment from that live episode. So what did you guys think about last night?
I thought you did good. Boom, roasted.
That was awesome.
It really was. It was just as impressive as the Milk Mile, I'd say, or almost.
I think more. The fact that you said you were nervous and you didn't look nervous. Let me just glaze you a little bit, bro. Every
I'm ready
episode.
for it.
Yeah,
I want to
bro.
glaze you.
Yeah, do it. Glaze them up.
I think like I was anxious for you at first, and then I saw it in your eyes that you caught a flow, and you were like, "There's parts of Justin that are just made for moments like this."
Yeah.
And I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna relax a little bit. He is good.
Hey, some of my best moments on camera lately, Milk Mile and comedy sketch. So, hey, when you put me behind the ropes, man, I'm fighting back.
It's when the pressure. Some people are just made for pressure.
One of my buddies had a really fire suggestion that we do like a act skit and like say me and Dallin are like two men fighting over Jason as our housewife or something. Like it would be so funny to go up on a stage and like reenact some like scenario.
I say we do that for the punishment this week. I mean, if you guys were curious, I did take last in the very first workout, but like I said, my back was on the ropes.
Hey, we took third and fourth in the Open this year. Tied for last, and 1 and 2 this week,
hey,
baby.
Let's go.
I'm tied for second, and
Brother.
it comes down to overall on the quarterfinal leaderboard.
Did we completely flip flop? Did I go from first to fourth and you went from fourth to first?
Yep.
That's insane. And you went from second to third and you went
He's
from
tied. We're tied for second.
But we'll figure out the tie break later.
It's just did you win any of these this week?
It doesn't matter. It comes down to the quarterfinal leaderboard.
Yeah.
I went.
If only we decided that beforehand.
Now we don't know.
I went
If
fourth,
you,
third,
and we
third.
obviously have not learned from our mistakes.
No. We got a comment up here. Dallin, do you want to read it? I'm blind.
Yeah, I got you. NJ, the construction guy, you're back again because you're a legend. I'm 20 minutes behind, but thanks again for all you boys do for the CrossFit community. Much appreciated. And a big pair on Justin. Well done, brother.
Well done, Justin.
Yeah,
Take care.
dude. So getting into this workout a little bit. I know we have been talking for a bunch without mentioning it, but for as many people as I talked to that did all the quarterfinals workouts, this one seemed like it had the most pain post workout. Like,
yeah. Bro,
it
how long is
definitely
it?
got worse.
It's been 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and my heart rate is still 120.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It is.
Not fair.
It was nasty, man. I think one thing, I don't know, did James get a full shuttle run in front of us?
Yeah, he did.
On the
Why-
first
why
shuttle?
did- why
It was
did-
crazy.
When he took off, I was like, if he can hold this, great. But I'm just gonna try and catch him somewhere else.
I knew
Yeah.
that was my opposite. The way of thinking is I had to get that lead in order to have a chance against you guys on the squat cycle rate and the burpee cycle rate. Justin, like you were still 10 seconds ahead of me, even with my lapping on the shuttle run. So I don't know what I have to do to beat you in those workouts besides just keep squatting.
Get shorter.
Yeah. I don't want to make that excuse though. Dallin taught me to never make that excuse again.
Trust me.
And after he
Just
told
don't
me to
make
do
the
that,
excuse,
will
but
say-
like be aware of it.
just be aware of it.
I always looked at it as like Matt Frazier. He won workouts that he wasn't supposed to win. Like
Yeah.
he got really good on the machines and I could like for the people that he was competing against. And like ever since then, I think you're just if you don't have that mindset.
Oh shoot, let's go. We got a redo happening back
Oh,
here.
yeah. She's
We got
got to
a
pick it
redo.
up. She's got to pick it up now. That's
we
one of my
go.
athletes. Her name's Evelyn.
Oh, pick it up.
Yep. She's got to be able to rip this. We broke the deadlift earlier so she could send this bar. Can she do it? Hold on.
Do you remember what her time was?
7:30.
Oh,
Where's the timer?
I don't know.
She has to get past 7:30. I think she's ahead or she'd quit. I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the workout. Yeah, shuttle run's my only chance. Jason, I am most impressed with you on this workout
Why?
because we're about the same height and you still whoop me.
I have only been doing workouts like that.
Same. I did Gretel
If you
for
get-
2 years.
If you look at Jason's Instagram, he's overhead squatting 115 or 155 every other day.
I think that like
Literally.
a workout like that is if you look at competition leaderboards, there are places that keep me off the podium and it's workouts like that. And so I mean it's obviously overhead squat speed, it's squatting speed, but it's also like, I'm taller athlete. So
How
sprint style workouts, moving fast. So I was pretty anxious about this one. I knew all y'all are really good at overhead squats. Dallin's good at everything. And then I knew
Thanks,
that
man.
James was going to be, tough to beat with Bert. He's just a gritty guy. So I knew it was going to be tough to just do well at this. And, but I had to have a mindset shift. This is what I've been doing every single freaking day. And I know that there's no risk in just going for it. And let's just see where
But
let's just see what happens.
getting better at like something like overhead squats, you said that's something that's a weakness that you've been practicing. Is it more than just doing overhead squats or is it really just as simple as that?
I think it's squatting speed and just like doing a bunch of like
Would you say doing a few extra go odds is helpful?
Absolutely. Hey, I know I've been doing this every single day, but I also spend so much time. I try to get an hour a day doing go wad, overhead mobility, and really opening up those hips and just kind of like so I can progress in this kind of stuff. So I know that's the boring work, but I promise you that's literally it really has translated.
Yeah, piggybacking off that, I know I talk about it all the time on here. Is like the last thing I want to happen in a workout is lose because of a no rep or like a bad plan or something like that. But the same goes for just being in a bad position. Like if you can be faster at something or lift heavier in something just by being in a better position, like that is so much more a bang for your buck than just practicing bad reps. And mobility helps with that so much, especially on the squat. Making sure that your ankles are nice and flexible, your hips can get open, you can reach that depth in a strong position to be able to come out of it. And I think that's one of the reasons why my squat is so good, is that I can own that bottom position so well. And my, like, especially on overhead squats, my thoracic mobility is able to open up and I can really stack that barbell. Really makes it a game changer for me.
I see a lot of comments saying, how's the groin? Did the ladies say something about my groin?
Exposed. Apparently it didn't hurt you because
Brandon
you
was
whooped.
saying that is good.
I will say I hurt my groin at Wadapalooza with those box jump overs. We had to step down.
You're fine, though, dude.
Dumb standard. Swung my leg
Super dumb
around.
standard. You should be able to jump
Swung my
off.
leg around a little bit too much, and I think I hurt my groin. So another reason I was pretty anxious. That's what. Also, if you were wondering why we put all the squatting at the end, these fellas took one for me. Great team guys, and so I appreciate y'all for that.
Hey, I was gonna say one more thing. I just want to go back to the overhead squatting and positioning. I had a bad shoulder for a year and a half, and it kind of limited my overhead squat. And when I did have to overhead squat, it was 10% harder. You're putting 10% more effort into the movement which means you're fatiguing more when you have bad positions. So if you want to get better at something, don't just do the movement. You need to figure out how can you make yourself more efficient at the movement, and that often comes with mobility and range of motion.
I literally tell all my clients, because I'm a coach, if you guys didn't know, in their warm-ups every day is a 10 to 15 minute pre-WOD routine, and I've been doing this for all my clients since I started coaching. I actually am not sponsored by GoWOD yet. Soft launch there. But I do want to say that this has been a very important part of my routine, and coaching my clients, I make sure it's non-negotiable for them.
Yeah, I want to make sure before we wrap this thing up, I want to get into this workout just a little bit more.
Yeah, we keep going in circles.
I enjoyed the burpees on this. I felt like that was my best part of the workout.
I felt like I got 2 reps in front of you, and you're able to slowly close that gap on me on the first set of burpees.
Yeah.
And I think on the back half, we were able to stay pretty consistent with each other. But my game plan coming into it was I am not going to attack that first set of 10 shuttle run. I think if you look at all of our strategies, we all kind of leaned in to the thing that we were best at. I think Dallin kind of owned that. He just is going to be moving at one steady pace. He likes kind of having that consistent effort across all. For me, I knew that the shuttle runs was not something that I was going to be making up any ground on, especially with these guys. I wanted to make sure I stayed in striking distance. And for me, overhead squats, I knew that's where I could make up my ground. So my job was to push those as fast as I can. And that was my workout winning opportunity, and trusted my fitness on those burpees. I told myself I'm going to go slow on the shuttle runs, push those overhead squats, push that first set of burpees, and then trust my fitness in the back half, get my heart rate down, attack that first set of 30 burpees, knowing that if I could get to that bar first, I was going to win this workout. And I think I had to just trust myself there to get to that bar. If you go back and watch this workout, I did my first squat snatch and then had to stand at the top of the rep for 3 seconds because I was shocked how heavy that barbell was on the back half. I don't know about you guys.
There's always something to be said of old school CrossFit, doing that workout unbroken is legit. Now it's do it unbroken, do it fast, don't pause at the top. Our sport just keeps changing in that way. So you saying you pause for 3 seconds wouldn't have mattered 10 years ago. Now that's a game changer.
I would say my approach was just kind of, go for it. I wanted to put blinders on, but that's not the kind of athlete I am. And so keeping an eye on everybody. When James came out hot, I obviously was good for him. I knew Justin was going to be tough to make up ground on with his overhead squat speed. And so I was relying on both my training and just trusting the fact that I've done, like I said, I do this every single day, burpees and overhead squat. And I think I was also gaining confidence throughout that workout as we were going, knowing we were synced up on the overhead squat. I had a little bit of adrenaline boost as I knew, I was facing Dallin. I knew I was doing burpees faster than him. So that was,
did you gain
that was
one rep on me through the first 30?
Yeah.
Because and then we passed James.
Yeah. And so seeing that, I wasn't even paying attention to him because I knew he was going to walk away with this. But I also knew, knowing Dallin, I knew that these legs fill up and that they're very hard to run with when they're full. And so I knew that if I was within striking distance of Dallin, I could beat him on that run.
Took me a couple shuttle runs to clear him. And at that point, it was just too far. I was just running as fast as I could.
I'm glad that I had a length on James because I did not want to be in a foot race.
Dude,
he closed. Dude, I was almost a full rep, and he closed it within the second rep.
Yeah,
I know.
I finished the first round and saw how far back or how far in front I was of you after finishing the burpees. And I was like, well, James is losing this workout. So then I finished, laid on the ground. And then after Coop came up and said that you guys tied, and I'm like, no, you got third. And then they're like, no, James got Dallin. I was like, no way.
He was way ahead. And then I got way ahead, and then he got ahead. And
did you make up ground on the burpees with overhead squats, or was it just the shuttle run again at the
You
end?
got off 2 overhead squats before me.
Yeah.
And then you got a rep and almost a full rep in of shuttle runs.
Yeah.
What position do you think is better, to be from behind and being I got to go for it and this is going to really hurt, or being chased?
I like being behind because that's usually where I'm at in workouts. I kind of pick people off.
It depends on what's coming.
Yeah.
If you
have a strength and you're ahead.
For me. Wow. What'd he say? Wow. What'd you say? Say it again. This is comedy skits.
Did you like that he was coming?
Bro.
It's no, Sunday, I would say so. James, my second set of overhead squats were garbage.
Yeah.
I was shaky,
brother.
all were really slow, pausing. And I was like, you can't pause in a set of 20 right here. So that kind of blew me up. And I think he actually may have gained a rep there too.
And that's where James is really good. I knew that out of all of us, I thought James's round splits would be the closest. At least going into this workout.
I was at 2:30 and then a 2:40.
Nice.
What were other times? Do y'all know other times?
We were
from other guys?
6:10, 6:15. What were you?
5:45. Like 6:07 maybe.
6:07. Colton was 5:44. You were sub 6.
Low sixes were good.
I was
6.
2:0. I had finished my first round in 2:24.
Oh my gosh.
And then I wrapped up at 6:03.
So you were a 2:24 and a 2:30, 2:39, a 2:29. No, 2:39. So
Yeah.
I was the
Yeah.
closest splits, I think.
Yeah,
Then if yours was 15 seconds.
12 or 13 seconds.
Yeah, deviation.
But yeah, dude, that was a really good workout. I think I'd like to know what you guys think. After doing all of them, I thought for sure the one to redo would be the muscle up a squat clean one.
To redo for us.
To redo, well, even for us, but for the people that are watching, like if you guys are thinking about doing a redo tomorrow, I thought that workout would be number one. I am still a little bit shocked that we all finished so close with each other with all those different strategies, but
agree.
I would say that one. You were thinking deadlift? Why deadlift?
Just because I messed up. I don't think I could have gone faster on the. I think I could have gone faster with a different strategy, but with my strategy for I was at failure, and I thought I paced it pretty well.
Yeah, for sure.
In every workout, besides the handstand push-up, we were 3 out of the 4 of us were within like 8 seconds of each other. Like there was always one, like me on the handstand push-up, I was way far out. Jason was a little farther behind on the deadlift. Down was a little farther behind on the shuttle run, but he was still within 12 seconds of the leader.
I mean,
it was also
you
close.
guys all came across, and then I had 1.5 left, but
it was so close.
With how short these workouts were and how close they were with all of us on
I
almost
still think
everything.
we're all going to be really close to the leaderboard still.
I think I'll be the furthest off, and I'll lose on the overall just because the handstand. A bunch of guys probably got in between us, but I think I qualified for Del Mar, boys. I'm going to semis.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Thank
Congrats,
you.
man.
I'm glad I could be joining you there.
I got to get my groin ready in 3 weeks, y'all.
I'll massage it, man.
I have 4.
But before we get into that, what workout do you think for the people? How should people decide if they're going to redo one workout and get their best shot? I mean, obviously, you guys got to look back at your performances, see if you made a lot of mistakes. The deadlift double under one could be a good one if you're someone that messed up a lot in your jump rope. That's definitely time to be made, and maybe breaking up the more manageable sets. But is there a workout that stands out for you guys, or how would you go about that?
I think if you have a goal of being in the top 2,000 or trying to get through semis, there's a lot of really good accounts that are posting where they think that bubble is for each workout, like a semis level performance. And if you have one that's extra far away from that line or whatever your goal is, I would try and hit that one because there is information out there on that. And then if I'm recommending a second redo or a different one, it's just one where you feel like you left something on the table.
Do you think any of these workouts have like a bottleneck to them?
Not for
the handstand push-ups.
tops. Yeah, I mean the handstand push-up, but like for most semifinal and above, especially games athletes, none of these really have a bottleneck. It's just kind of is what it is.
I'll say it is what it is, man. I'll say this is not financial advice, but if you analyze which workout did you feel the most burnt out too early? Where did you redline? Start asking yourselves these questions. Like if you redlined too early in any of these workouts and felt like you had to wait around and stand around, that's probably the one you want to redo, or just comes down to execution. Did you trip the most in which one, or did you break an overhead squat when you felt like you could have gone unbroken? Like
definitely
all these things.
reps or failed reps.
Yes.
If you had a lot of those in any workouts, that's going to be the one to retest. But yeah, guys, we are all in and all done with quarters. We just got another donation right down there.
Shout out. Oh my gosh, Czar. I've never had that currency. Have y'all? Where's Czar?
Yeah.
Jason's travel has been affecting my mobility. You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to go film a mobility test, and I better at least be 69%.
Let's do it all together. Let's do it all together. That'd be good.
That'd be good.
We can do it in the shed later. That'd actually be a funny video.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you guys coming through, watching all these workouts was absolutely epic. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did. We definitely did put a lot of effort into this. I mean, these guys all traveled out to Boise for this. I mean, we showed you guys the setup, the effort that the whole crew is here, setting up these podcasts, going live. And really hope you guys enjoyed it. But we put out a lot of content for you guys because we are super grateful that we get to do this. And the reason why we get to do this is because of you guys. And
is that traveling comment with $100? Is that like my flight?
It's not $100, bro. Czar.
I don't know what
Czar might be like $1. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you trade Forex, brother? Or you trade mobile home parks?
Well, anyways, like I said, thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to us if you guys can like and subscribe. It helps us a bunch.
Helps Dallas.
Helps Dallas
He's a
whole
legend.
ton. And like I said again, thanks for watching. We will catch you guys next week. and we'll probably do a little bit of the debrief of quarterfinals, go over the leaderboard, and have some special guests. We want to start having a little bit more guests on for a little segment here and there. So if there's someone that you guys want us to have on, a quarterfinals finish that you guys thought was insanely impressive, put them in the comments and actually go DM that guy. Tell them that they or girl that they should come on to the show, and hopefully we can make
Thank
that
you.
happen.
Thank you to our
This was
champ
awesome. Y'all are
for leading
amazing.
us.
Don't say Colton though. He doesn't want to. Come on.
Just spam them every post. They go on Boys Interrupted. Go on
Tag
Boys
us in
Interrupted. Go
every
on-
single post that he
Exactly.
makes.
It'll make him really happy, I promise. But like I
And
said,
drop some comments on what you think James should be doing as a punishment this
No.
week.
Come on.
all right. Like I said again, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next one. See ya.